I don't know about you guys, but this new Gears of War E-Day trailer that came out touches my heart and gives me hope for the Gears of War franchise again. There is no doubt in my mind that I'll be pre-ordering this as soon as it's possible, and I'm ready to give this new game a chance even after Gears of War 4 and 5 were a letdown to the franchise in my eyes. The style and the mood of this trailer really goes back to what I think drew me into Gears of War in the first place, with the hopelessness and struggle of what the characters are going through. And even though I've played all the games more than once, I still have this unknowing feeling of what's going to happen by just watching this new trailer. Do you remember seeing Gears of War 1's trailer for the first time with Mad World playing, which set the tone, seeing Marcus all alone running for his life, and then coming across that huge corpse there, and Marcus just opens fire while it fades to black? What more could you ask for in a trailer? This is genuinely what made me want to get Gears of War in the first place, and I hadn't even seen any gameplay yet. Gears of War 2 and 3, without going into too much detail, bring the same mood and tone, and I'd even sit down to this day with my brother to watch these old trailers just to appreciate them for what they were. They capture the game truly for what it is, which is pretty rare these days. Unfortunately, us Gears of War fans I feel were let down quite a lot with Gears of War 4 and 5. I personally feel they didn't hit the same as they used to, maybe because of the lack of originality and violence, adding robots to the mix, and just things that weren't in my eyes Gears of War-esque. The whole story revolves around the fact that the Locusts didn't really die, and they recycled the old story. Personally, I think I would have been happy with it finishing at Gears of War 3, as those 3 games were just perfect, instead of trying to reboot an old franchise and it being a former shadow of itself. The trailer for Gears of War 4 piqued my interest a little, but I didn't think it carried much weight to it. And then the Gears 5 trailer was just really bad, and I feel like it lost touch with itself completely, and at that stage I sadly lost interest. I did still play the games, don't get me wrong, but the hype I feel just wasn't the same. But first impressions of this new E-Day trailer, with Mad World playing in the background again, just like a remixed cinematic version of it, while seeing the brute force of the Locust Horde as a young Marcus Phoenix gets thrown around like a ragdoll by that drone, is exactly what I would expect from a Gears of War trailer. It ticks all the boxes, carries weight of the situation that's in hand, shows the struggle and fear in Marcus, and shows what hell on earth Emergence Day was. Just imagine fighting a Locust 1v1 with its overwhelming power and might. One of the best things in this trailer that stood out to me, and I can vouch for a lot of other fans, is as soon as that hand came to grab Marcus as he was about to fall into that emergence hole, I said to myself, that has to be Dom. And lo and behold, it was a young Dom pulling Marcus back up. The legend himself before he was even a legend. The shot of them both staring out to the hell that is Emergence Day is just so good, and I really do think this is such a good step for the franchise to go down. I can't wait to see Marcus and Dom go against the Locust Horde for the first time, and seeing all the Locust types for the first time again. Us as fans of the Gears of War franchise have so many unanswered questions, as we started playing the game 14 years after Emergence Day, and I feel like all of our unanswered questions are going to be answered. I feel like I'm living in my childhood again. Even for newcomers to the franchise, I feel like this could kickstart the whole Gears of War hype again, and I'm excited to see what happens moving forward. So guys, this was just a short take on how I'm feeling right now, and it's still early days yet for Gears of War E-Day, but I'll be keeping a close eye on things as time progresses. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more longer formatted Gears of War videos, please let me know down in the comments, as I'm a big fan of the franchise, but just wanted to see if you guys had just as much interest as me. I'd also appreciate it so much if you gave the video a like for the algorithm, comment your thoughts and feelings on Gears of War E-Day, and subscribe if you're new, as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and I can't do it without you guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.